Now, with the brush cutter, there's only two techniques that we use. We cut horizontally, don't we? Like against a wall or a fence or a post or something, and we cut straight lines. So this is intuitive because it makes sense. You've got a handle, and when you're cutting horizontally, it's just around our trees, around our piece of play equipment, along the fence. It's dead easy, isn't it? Because it's made for that. And we're cutting the grass to the length that we're going to mow it at, correct? Now, here's the trick, and this is the hardest thing, is to get a grip and a process to get that line right. Who's ever seen this sort of thing happening? Wrong. Not designed for that. If you want to go deaf, and if you want to be efficient, do that. That is the way to hold it. The head at 180 degrees, controlling the head with your upper body strength, your core and your legs. And away you go. And you can actually feel the tightness in your body, and you can go backwards or you can go forwards. Head 180 degrees.
The motor works all right like that. The motor works all right like that.
Oh yeah, little modern day two-stroke motors, wonderful. Yeah, any direction. So here's how you're going. Around Pete, who's my tree, and back onto my line. You see the speed coming to that already? In time, like I'm 1,000 years old, but I can still run with this and get a straight line. It'll come. When I first started, I was taught the wrong process, and it took me a long time to relearn the correct process. So, whatever it takes for you to get that right, just take your time. The speed will come. Quality. My advice is just practice, practice, practice. Get your piece of professional gear as soon as you can. Get out and practice. Thanks for raising that. When I trained 23 years ago, the first thing we were taught was take the guard off because it's too heavy. Never, ever do that. It's there for a good reason.
Of course. Get too long,
well, your cord will get too long, definitely, but importantly, from a WH&S perspective, these things are really dangerous. If you flick something that's not caught by the guard and it hits someone in the eye, you're in real trouble. You're in real trouble. Never, ever, ever take the guard off. Don't even think about it. Anyone else want to have a play with that before we move on? I'll leave it here if you want to have a play later. But please, it will give you grief. Practice. Get it. Get out there and practice on the neighbours, school oval, whatever.